Um, so this is the podcast. Welcome everybody to Black Geek Energy. We're gonna start off this week, like we start off every week.
Jerry, you sound
Actually,
so energetic.
we have to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Talk about what?
DeMarcus, why am I here? At 10:04 on the
Mm.
on the night where I actually went to sleep. I had to wake up to look at you. What's going on today?
You need to reframe your thinking. Had to wake up, you get to wake up. And
No,
that's
it was
and
definitely a
bask in the
had.
glory of my presence.
No, it was definitely a had, and
The Lord blessed you with life again
don't
today.
don't give yourself that much,
The
please.
Lord, the Lord blessed you again with life today.
All right.
He could have took it away in your sleep.
I wish he would have actually.
So you are privileged. You are
Oh,
blessed.
I wish he would have. That would have been so amazing. But
Well, Jerry, you have to continue to work. It's for oblivion. So, and in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna do this podcast.
I know, but why am I here this early? That
I'm
was
about to
my
move. I'm looking for a partner.
so you have to so so you're gonna spend the whole day today apartment hunting.
Um, Probably like the whole morning. So we got like three viewings set up between like 10 or like two before noon, and then we're probably gonna hit up like a couple more afternoon, like after
We
lunchtime.
we
Yeah, me and Sean get together.
so y'all are gonna move in together.
I feel like I've mentioned this. Maybe not on the podcast,
You
but
not to me. You haven't. Why do you confuse me with all your other friends? I'm
mm,
Jared. Okay,
mm,
so y'all are moving in together.
hmm
And when are you moving out?
uh, it's not a hard date. Somewhere between like November 15th and the end of November.
And you're just now apartment hunting?
What you mean?
Because November is like in less than a month, November
hmm
15th. So
hmm
is this the first time that you're going apartment hunting?
this is the first time we like actually going to have to look at stuff.
All right, DeMarcus. Um, sorry if I seem um, um,
See what?
non-responsive because
Mm,
I am tired this morning, which I'm
wow.
thankful for. Um, what was I going to say? So what else did you do this week besides wake me up early in the morning?
Um, it's been a busy week. I got back from Seattle Sunday.
So we already recorded on Tuesday, so
Yeah, yeah. We recorded Tuesday. Um, we, 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 One of my friends came through. I've been playing a lot more split fiction. Uh,
you said you were gonna start playing Baldur's Gate.
yeah, I would say I was gonna try to get Sean to play Baldur's Gate. We were gonna try to play it together as a as a uh, as a step toward getting her to play full D&D.
Okay.
But she and I haven't had that time to play video games. She didn't take the feet, so um, hanging out with her. But I had the session zero for the Dagger Heart campaign that I'm going to be doing. But that was pretty cool. Nobody knows what's going on. We'll go by the end of the week. We all had read the rule book, so this is like Thursday. We all had read the rule book, and everybody has locked into like a piece of how this game is played, and whether that's like the experiences part or like the domain cards or the ability cards, which are the domain cards, or the like the ancestry stuff, um, or like how roles are made. Oh, and I didn't mention this the last time we talked, but James said that he'd be interested in doing a Dagger Heart campaign online if we're open to that.
Yeah, I still have some questions about that because why would he say? Because because you mentioned him, I rolled my eyes, and then you said he said that you would respond like that or something like that. So I'm
Mm,
like, and then later on in the podcast, you said that he didn't say anything. So I was editing it and I noticed that. So
mhm,
that was a big inconsistency. So what
mm.
happened when you mentioned me? What was said?
He was like, oh, I haven't talked to Jared in a long time, and then he mentioned what did he say? Something I forget. I forget. I don't hold on to other people's drama. So whatever reasons you got for not staying in touch with James, that's between you and James. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I'm not an owl, so I'm not delivering messages.
Okay, DeMarcus. Um, I'm not interested. If you can't tell me what was said and why he was so keen
But he didn't
on,
say that. He didn't. I was paraphrasing when I said, "Oh, he said you respond that way." He said that something had happened where y'all done talk no more, and I can't remember what it was, but you know what it was, and I'm sure he knows.
no, I don't.
Well, you should hit him up and be like, "Hey, man, why we ain't talked in 10 years?"
I'm not.
Okay, then you don't care.
I don't care, but
Then why you asking?
if you would calm down, I was about to answer,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like to know why he is so concerned.
I
I
mean,
haven't thought about him
because
since Ellie said that she was domestic
oh,
violencing him.
oh,
So, other than that,
mm,
I haven't
oh,
even
okay.
thought about
I
him.
remember you said that. I remember you said that in the last podcast that there was some DV going on.
Hmm. Which
But
is
that's
why I am interested to know why he has an issue with me. I
mm.
haven't said anything to him.
I didn't say he had an issue with you. I said y'all haven't. I said he said y'all haven't talked,
But no, you also said that he said that I would respond like that when I rolled my
and I
eyes.
also clarified that those were not his words, and I was paraphrasing.
Just now.
I still feel like I cleared that up last podcast too,
No, you did
if
not.
I didn't, but if I didn't, I'm clearing it up now. He didn't say those words. I was paraphrasing, and and what that means is that he was aware that y'all wasn't talking, and that's it.
Mm.
I didn't get much deeper into that than that.
If somebody said something about you,
Hmm.
um, I would go in deep to find out what it was.
I wouldn't want you to do that
I would do it.
because if I have a problem with somebody, it's not your problem to solve.
I wouldn't solve it. I
Then
would
what's the
just,
point of digging into it?
if you would let me finish my statement,
Okay,
because I was just about to answer that question.
go ahead.
Um, because if somebody is talking about you,
Hmm.
I would like to know all of the details so
Mm,
that when I mentioned it to you that
mm.
somebody was talking about you, I could give you as many of the answers to the questions that you may have.
I wouldn't ask any questions because I wouldn't care.
I would still have those answers in my head.
Mm,
I would still.
mm,
Because I don't need you to think that I am talking to somebody
hmm.
about you. as to why that person is talking rudely about you
He didn't say
as
anything
a
rudely.
friend.
He didn't
No,
say anything about you.
I I didn't say he did. I'm just saying that that is my mindset.
This feels like, and I could be wrong. I could be picking up the wrong thing from what you put in that.
Hmm.
But this simply feels like you want some mess to get into, and it ain't nothing here. Like
You are wrong.
you're looking for like the messy bit, and it's
Y-
like I don't have it.
You are wrong. And I'm
Okay.
not trying to be mess. I cannot be mess with my own business. And when somebody is talking about me, then that's my business. And I need to know what it's about. So
Mm,
I don't understand how I can be messy with my
mm,
own stuff. If we were talking about like Gordon, then that would then be
mm,
messy because that's talking about a third
mm,
party outside of us. But
mm.
with me, that can't be messy because I need to know what this person who did domestic violence on somebody, on another one of my friends,
That's a
is
lot.
saying about me.
That's a heavy accusation.
It's not an accusation, it's a fact from the person herself.
Okay.
So, you're going to apartment hunting today, and yeah, did you do anything else this week?
Let me check my calendar, man, because I don't be remembering.
I know you don't, child.
Oh, I went to go see Chance the Rapper. How could I forget? Yeah, I went with my boy Evan. Um, and that was really good. I was like hella late for the show. It was like right after work.
Mm,
I missed like a few of my favorite songs, but it was still a great show.
a lot of controversy around him. Well, what time did the concert start?
It started at like 8, and it was in San Francisco. And then there was an accident on the highway. I was like, y'all just don't want me to be great.
So you didn't go directly after work. You like went
Oh, no, I
home to
went home like
change.
went home from the shower, changed clothes.
Mm. Yeah, there's some controversy about him.
What is the controversy about Chance the Rapper?
Chance the Rapper, because let me make sure that it is actually about him. I have to see what he looks like. Chance the Rapper looks like that. I think it's about him. I'm not sure if it's about him, but I do know that is about Tyler the Creator and one other three named popular rapper. I just can't remember who it is. But
So you just said it's Chance the Rapper about his name, but you don't know
yeah,
who it
I think it is. I really do think it is. But after D'Angelo died this week,
is. Hmm.
he or both of them put out statements and stuff, but then they have curated this white audience of like white people who don't really know about our black people, who were and they were very uninterested in him dying. So then I know that Tyler went on a rant that was like, and I don't understand why y'all are acting like this. Somebody died. He was a big influence in my life, blah, 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 blah. But they're really disinterested because, he has curated all these fans that are not in or, yeah, not in the black scene because they weren't born that way. So, yeah, a
Are you
lot of
saying this
controversy.
about? Are you saying this about Tyler the Creator or Chance the Rapper
It was
whoever
two. It was two. I don't really know who the other one was.
the actual people were?
I know that one of them was Tyler the Creator.
Okay, because I do believe that Tyler the Creator has a white fan base that is not in the black scene as you put it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because Chance's fan base is predominantly black.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. So that
not
was
to say
it,
that the show that I went to was predominantly black because I am in Whitesville, California.
which is why I'm so confused because Like, I don't understand. You could go to a concert with a whole bunch of white people saying the N word, and
Oh, they didn't. They didn't even have the N word in the songs.
oh, so he edited the songs.
Um, he doesn't have like a backtrack or anything when he performs live, so he did not say the N word on stage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good
Uh,
since
yeah,
since he has a lot of white people in the audience.
I mean, yeah, it made sense to me,
I mean, not really, but it's a good thing
but
to
I mean,
have.
is it something that I would do? I don't know.
I
I mean,
mean,
maybe because I don't say the N word around white people.
yeah, especially when you know they're gonna say it back.
Um, I don't. I just don't want to create the environment where it's a possibility. Because if like if I'm saying it, they're like, "Oh, you saying it? It must be okay if I say it too." And I was like, let's not even open that can of worms.
But still, why should you censor yourself for a racist?
Mm, Most of the time when I'm around white people, it's like at work, um, and I wouldn't say the N word at work anyway.
And at concerts.
Well, concerts are not most of the time. Like I'm
Mm,
not always at concerts. That's like 5 to 10%, 5% of my time. Probably less than that.
yeah. Okay,
How was your
Demarcus.
week?
I was just about, well, yeah, I was just about to say how my week was. I did a lot.
Mm,
And it did not
good.
include One Piece this week.
Oh, I was just about to say, does that mean you watched a lot of One Piece?
No. No, no, no. So
Mm.
I actually tried to watch a lot of scary movies. And I didn't watch any good ones. I was very unsurprised with them.
Hmm.
Um, but I wanted to do something else because I have been watching a lot of One Piece lately. I want to have a life again. Critical Role is back with the
Hmm.
fourth season. I just watched the
Oh, I
first,
heard about that.
yeah, I just watched the first episode of that. So I did not watch One Piece. Um, what is today? On Wednesday or Thursday. I just watched it Friday and last night. So yeah, but between those two days, I have the following stats on One Piece. So I watched
Hmm.
559 episodes so far. Um,
Oh, okay. I was about to say just this past week, but okay.
no, 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 in total. And that's 223.6 hours. Um, I am 48.78% complete with the season, almost at the halfway point. I have 587 episodes remaining, 234.8 hours remaining, 42 more days to finish this series. And it says
Hmm.
that I have to watch 14 episodes a day, 98 episodes a week, and they gave me a score of 85% on if I'm going to actually complete this. Um, and they said that it requires a very high commitment. But this week I watched 523 through 559. That is all within the Fishman Island arc. So that was the only arc that I'm watching this week. And I do have
Which one? Which arc?
Fishman Island.
That's a good one. I really
Yeah.
like the Fishman Island. If you like, Jinbei became more of a central figure. He's one of my favorite characters.
Oh. Well, I do have some notes. Not a lot of notes like last week, just some notes. It started out with Frankie revealing a lot about Kuma, and I was like, "So Kuma is a
Hmm.
friend? Like, what is going
Hmm.
on there?" I was wondering, if you should like Kuma or hate Kuma, but Kuma is a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my next
Who
one
was a
is
complicated man?
I'm finding that out. Because he was a warlord of the sea, right? And he was in
Mm-hmm.
the rebel army with Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
very complicated. Is King Neptune in One Piece and King Neptune in SpongeBob cousins? Because they look alike. You already know how I feel about this princess, and I'm glad Luffy hates her. When he was on that princess's bed and he said, I hate you, I was like, I do too. I do too. And then he said it again, and like I busted out laughing because that was my exact thoughts. My next note is Luffy is treated this princess the same way I would. Yeah, he hates that girl. um, Day to be a fish man but unable to swim. Yeah, that must be a horrible way to live after you take a one piece, well, a fruit. What's it called?
Mm-hmm.
A
Wait,
fruit.
a devil fruit.
Yeah, a devil fruit, and be a fish man and have to live in a bubble for the rest of your life.
Oh, because what devil fruit did she have? Like the foresight one, right? The sight.
No, and it wasn't the princess. It was the this other guy, and he had the one where you could touch stuff and then throw it, and it would find them wherever they were.
Mm.
Um,
The lock fruit. I don't know. I'm guessing.
the mark.
The mark.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of Sanji. I'm
Why?
so sick and tired of Sanji because he was getting nosebleeds because he just came from the island that was full of the trans people, and he was getting nosebleeds every time he saw somebody, and there were mermaids on this island, and he was getting nosebleeds to the fact that it became a plot point. Like I have never seen that in any anime. Nosebleeds to become a plot point, and you are literally dying. You're
Yeah.
literally dying. Like people have to transfer blood into you. It was crazy. So yeah, I'm sick and tired of him. He needs to be off the boat immediately.
Hmm.
Um, I really, really, really like the Sun Pirates and uh their captain Fisher Tiger. They are the best crew. Better than Jolly Roger, better than um uh the Straw Hats, and everybody was great except for Arlong. And Arlong and Sanji are like side by side each other right now. So yeah, the Sun Pirates are the best. Um, oh, this queen is dumb, dumb, dumb. The queen of the pirate. Like, why would she want to go up there to the warlords of the sea and then step in front of a bullet or step in front of him trying to stab him? Like, what is the matter with you, lady? These people do not like you at all. At all. Um, are you paying attention?
I was looking at Fisher Tiger because I didn't remember who he was. Yo, why are the fishmen black?
You think they are?
I think all of the fishmen who have like fish qualities, the fishmen who look like fish,
All
they
of
are
them?
they're black. The ones that look like people, they're white.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the mermaids are white because they're drawn white and the fishmen are black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely
What's
see
Japan
that.
doing over there? They say, "Oh, this is an island of interracial relationship."
Because Arlong was black too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was that octopus guy?
Yeah. With the swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Fishman Tiger. I'm like, this is a black man. This is one of them black men who come up like, you are the center of the universe. Boy, boy,
Yeah, yeah. And my last note is Luffy loves to do this king hockey move since he learned it. Because he done did
mm.
that 7 times during these episodes I watched.
Hey, he got the conqueror's hockey, so why not use it?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought, excuse me, y'all. We're doing an early episode today, as we alluded to
Damn.
earlier. But yeah, like I thought, I want hockey to be like a much bigger part of the show, and it's not like it's not. It's just like when Luke was going through the thing and learning hockey, what I was like I just thought they just set it up so that he has the Conqueror's hockey, everyone else has this other different kinds of color hockey. They all clash in these different ways, and I'm like, ooh, we're gonna be seeing hockey left and right after this. And
Wait, Luffy's the only one that's done hockey yet.
yeah, well, when he was learning hockey, he was learning it from who? Rayleigh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he talked about, and we had seen they had when they was teaching him hockey in there, we did a lot of flashbacks, like, oh, like in this moment that was hockey, in this moment that was hockey.
Yeah. Well,
So
I haven't seen different color hockeys.
they talked about it then.
I mean, yeah, but I haven't seen like the different colored hockeys that people have.
I think uh, I might not be remembering it correctly. I might have to go back and watch it, but I think up to this point in the anime, we had what I remember them saying is that like, oh, like there's all these different kinds of hockey in the world.
Hmm. The
You
three
have the
types.
you have the conqueror's hockey, and that is the most special one.
Yeah, the
And then I think,
conquerors, the observation, and the one that can make your body hard.
mm, mm,
That's what they said.
yeah,
Rayleigh.
yes, Wi-Fi hockey.
Yeah, but I haven't seen different colors yet. But yeah.
I could be
Uh,
misremembering that part. I do remember there being like different colors of hockey, not like red, blue, or whatever, but they say different colors, but I think they just mean the different types.
hmm, okay.
Mhm.
Well, that was my week. Very low key week. And I don't really have a um
Wait, I feel you said earlier that you did more than watch One Piece, but what was the other thing that you did that wasn't watching One Piece?
so I watched or I caught up with what is that thing called? The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston on Apple
Mhm.
TV. I also watched some movies. I know I watched a movie that I'm gonna do in a put you on segment. I don't really like it though. No, oh yeah, I could do that movie. So one of the movies I saw was Lurker. Very homoerotic, but nothing happened
Mm.
for real. Um, it was about this fan who finds like this what is he like a the weekend type singer, and he wiggles his way into the group, and then he sets them up so he could blackmail them. I didn't really like it. It was just very homoerotic, and it was dumb.
Mm.
Um, I saw another movie, so that movie is what I'm going to do for the put you on segment. I also finished watching. What did I finish watching this week? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I read a lot of comics. I read a lot of
Mm.
comics. I really had to catch up with that, and I saw Critical Role. Each episode of Critical Role has been 4 hours, 4 hours and 30 minutes, 5 hours and 17 minutes. I'm like, what are y'all doing for real?
I
Like
thought they usually do 4 hour episodes on Critical Role.
they usually stop at 4 hours or right before. They
Mm.
are going beyond because Brendan is the new DM.
Mm.
It's not Matt anymore.
Yeah, Matt's playing it. I've heard. And
Hmm.
they have like multiple tables in this one thing. Yeah. Yeah. Our friend was telling me to go ahead and start season 4, even though I haven't finished season 3.
Yeah, because it's a brand new universe.
Interesting.
It's something.
Yeah. I tried to get into Brendan's
Dimension 20.
mention 20 and like I don't know, I guess it just wasn't the kind of stories I was looking for. Because he's like, oh, like these are kids in high school and they have all the D&D stuff. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. He does um Dungeons and Drag Queens, which has a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race drag queens. So I was very
Brendan does
interested.
Dungeons and Drag Queens?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know. I knew of Dungeons and Drag Queens. I didn't know Brendan did it.
yeah, but and I wanted to get into that, but I don't know. One Piece.
Mm, mm, mm.
um,
Okay, I might
well,
start watching Critical Role. Might go ahead and pick it up. Just jump to
yeah,
season 4 and try to stay up to date this time.
right. Okay, but
Because like the
we
last time I was like current in Critical Role, I think it was like season 2. And then I started falling off because the end of season 2 got weird, and I was like, I don't understand.
yeah, it was like if you miss one thing, then you're off.
Hmm.
All right, so we talked long enough about us. Now I want to talk about something to do with us again. And this segment is, of course, sponsored by Movie Pass. Can you please tell them a little bit about Movie Pass?
I will. How little do you want me to tell them?
I mean, you can tell the whole thing. I mean, I like Movie Pass.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I can make it a one liner.
Mm,
But
mm, mm.
MoviePass is a subscription based service that allows users to watch multiple movies in theaters for a monthly fee, designed to make movie going more affordable, accessible, and offering plans that enable users to see a certain number of movies per month or even an unlimited amount of movies. Y'all know y'all like going to the movies, so do I. So do me and Jared. Uh, the next movie I'm trying to see, what was it? It's not a Marvel joint, but it did come out recently. I'm using my Movie Pass app to see what movies are coming out right now because that's another thing you can. Tron Ares, that is the next movie I'm trying to see. And with Movie Pass, it's prepaid, and I'm gonna be making my money back because I already seen him earlier. No, that was last month. It's October now. Or did I see him earlier this month? Let's say I saw him this month. I'm gonna see Tron Ares, and then I'm gonna see The Smashing Machine. So that's gonna be 3 movies this month, and I'm gonna be making my money back after that second movie, about
Mm.
halfway through it.
Um, yeah, you got to tell me how those are because I have not seen those in theaters. I won't even see those when they hit streaming. To
Mm.
be real with you,
Are you don't want to watch Tron Ares or The Smashing Machine?
no.
I also want to kind of see One Battle After Another, the movie with Leonardo.
Tiana Taylor.
Hmm. Like I seen the previews for it, and it just seems like one of those action shoot 'em up movies, and it doesn't look like it's gonna have like a very thick plot line there.
I read the spoiler review on that
Mm.
movie, and I'm glad I didn't see it. It's not a movie for me.
Mm. I also want to see um Chainsaw Man. That's coming out soon.
Hmm.
I think like toward the end of the month, maybe October 24th, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's a Badlands movie. Oh, The Predator Badlands. That one's also gonna be good.
Yeah. Now I may watch that on streaming, Predator Badlands. Um,
Jared, you have this movie pass account. Why are you watching stuff on streaming? Go to the damn movies.
I like to save my movie going experience for those movies that I know are gonna be
Jared, I know you have at least 800 credits on your movie pass.
good. A month, yeah, but I'm not going to just go to the movies. I'm just gonna go to movies where I know a movie's gonna be good, where I know I'm gonna enjoy a movie, especially after that Demon Slayer movie. Like I'm not gonna see anything and just be stuck in the movie theater for
I
two
feel like you're
hours.
the only person that I've talked to that didn't really fuck with the Demon Slayer movie.
Okay. So what do you mean by that? It's my opinion not valid? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said.
Oh. Well, I'm just like, okay. So
Okay.
I mean, like, why even bring that up? Like, I feel like my opinion is not valid anymore
You should
because
explore it with a therapist.
no, I'm exploring it with you right now. Like,
I'm not a therapist.
am I
I'm not I'm
supposed?
not I'm
eh,
not a therapist, nor am I your therapist.
Well, am
And
I
I
supposed to
get
like the
paid.
Demon Slayer movie?
I'm not getting paid for this session.
Am I supposed to like the Demon Slayer movie?
Hey Jared, man. Hey, these are questions for you and your therapist, bro.
I would never go into a therapy asking about a Demon Slayer movie because I mean, you're the
Mm.
only one that has a problem with me like not liking the
I never
movie.
said I had a problem. Did I say I had a problem?
I mean, but like,
What you gonna do to solve it?
I mean, you, I mean, you said that you didn't like it, and
I said I liked the
this is
Demon Slayer movie, and I didn't
this
say I didn't like. I said you're one of the only people who I've talked to who didn't like it. You
this
may
is the
be the only
second
person who
time.
I've talked to who has seen it and didn't like it.
This is the second time that you alluded to it being so good that everybody else should like it.
I didn't say everyone should like it. I just said it's a really good movie, and I really enjoyed it. And most people who I've talked to have really enjoyed it.
Okay,
You are completely within your rights to not enjoy it, Jared.
I know. Like I'm not questioning that. I'm just questioning
What are you
why are
questioning?
you. I'm questioning why are you so upset with it.
I'm not upset. Do I seem upset to you?
Yeah, you seem kind of elevated.
I seem elevated.
Yeah,
Well, I
I
can't
mean,
help
I
it.
okay. Well, I know it's early, so maybe maybe these early sessions are for us because you seem kind of elevated this morning.
I'm relaxed.
Um,
Who was the other side of the pillow?
okay. All right. Because asking me what I'm gonna do about it is like those aren't very
That was a
kind words.
that was a what do you call those? That was a reference to something on the good old internet. The
Hmm.
the, the inner geeks who know, they know. They got it.
So can you explain for the rest of us?
The reference,
Yeah.
when you explain a joke, it's not it loses its humor.
Oh well. All right. Guess it's lost. All right. So the movie I'm gonna put you onto this week is called Traumatica. It was a horror movie, and it starts out really weird. I love the first part because it follows this boy in this haunted house, and we find out that this boy was kidnapped by a woman who was possessed by a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And and then I'm just gonna tell it because I don't think you're gonna see this. This movie was pretty
Mm-hmm.
scary. I
Mm-hmm.
watched it, of course, at 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Three is
Last night?
no, not last night. This week.
Mm.
Three is not. I actually went to sleep last night. Three is not a good time to watch movies like that because of the witching hour. That's
Mm-hmm.
when spirits are active, supposedly. But that's time I like to watch movies at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this movie was pretty scary. It's about a demon um, who
What
takes.
time is the witching hour?
It's 3 o'clock.
The witching hour is 3 a.m.
Yeah. Which is the same time those dolls were barking in my story last week.
Mhm.
But yeah, Dramatica is Mother's demon who takes in children and uh, haunts them. In the first part of this movie, it was just really scared. It was over the shoulder
Mhm.
uh, about this boy in this house running around trying to hide from this demon. And then, of course, so I loved the first part. The first part was amazing. And then the second part was kind of very low budget, very like I don't know, very hallmarky and things of that nature. But the first part was really, really, really good. So I would suggest that you watch this if you love scary movies, Traumatica, and just see for yourself because y'all may like this, this
Mhm.
the whole movie. But yeah, Traumatica.
Okay. I watched the movie last night too.
Oh, what
And
was it?
the movie I watched is called Late Night. It's Mindy Kaling and Emma. Let me look it up.
Oh, that's when she.
It's Mindy Kaling, well, direct, and Emma Thompson. And so Emma Thompson is this late night uh, television show host, like Stephen Colbert, John Mulaney, things like those kind of folks. Um, and Mindy Kaling is a new comic writer. And she gets onto um, Emma Thompson writing into Emma Thompson writing room, but Emma Thompson's show is failing. It used to be like a really good show, and Mindy's coming in like fresh eyes, new person trying to like pitch ideas and make the show better. And it's like a story of growth between the both of them. Like Emma's got to like get out of her old ways, and Mindy has to like learn how to actually be a writer in the business. It was nice. It wasn't like a blow your socks off movie, but it had like a lot of meaning, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that book. I mean, not that book, but that show on um, HBO, Hacks,
What
about
on HBO Max
hacks.
about hats?
No, I mean it's called Hacks, Hacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about an aging comedian and the new person who joins her troupe or whatever. So it's kind of like that show.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen hats, but
Me
sounds
neither.
good.
I haven't seen
It
Hacks
hasn't.
or
It has an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. If that means anything to anybody, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie.
and you like it.
It's cool. Will I watch it again? Probably not. But
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
know,
You may
I
like
think I think
Hacks.
there is an audience for it. I did like that. Sorry, it's starring two women. Um, you know,
Yeah, Hacks is two women too.
nice.
Okay, Demarcus, do you have an activity for us today?
I do have an activity for us today, Jerry, as I always do, and as we do on Black Geek Energy. Activities are created and administered by me. They are judged and scored by me. They are, you know, it's me time. It is the me part of the
Wow.
featuring
Okay.
Jared.
Featuring me. Okay, cool.
Featuring Jared.
Cool.
Um, in today's activity, I'm gonna call it "Put Me in My Color."
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Um, and what you are going to be doing, there are archetypes for different anime characters, and the colors that they wear signify these archetypes. And I'll go over the archetypes for you.
Yeah.
And you might want to write these down so you can
Oh,
remember.
goodness gracious.
Because they're only because they're quite a few.
Hey, you just send me the list. Yeah, just send it to me because I'm I'm not writing it down. Is I don't think the audience likes that when we go.
Well, you have to write it down.
Yes.
All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll go through it. All right. So there's the red category, usually for intensity, courage, power, intensity, courage, leadership, anger, or fiery heart, often worn by the protagonists, rivals, or characters ruled by emotion. Blue is for serenity, intelligence, stoicism, or emotional restraint, can also suggest loneliness or melancholy. Green, renewal, life, harmony, but sometimes jealousy and inexperience. Yellow, cheerfulness, spontaneity, and curiosity, sometimes used for comic relief or to mark a character as quirky or childlike.
Hmm.
Black, power, mystery, moral ambiguity, can imply danger, professionalism, or tragedy. White is innocence, spirituality, or an emotional detachment, often used for angels, prodigy, or emotionless beings. Purple is for nobility, ambition, spirituality, or seduction. Purple wearing characters often blur the line between good and evil. Pink, romance, playfulness, youthful energy. Pink can signal warmth and compassion, or in darker uses, obsession and instability. And finally, orange, enthusiasm, vitality, friendliness, and freedom. Bridges the optimism of yellow and the boldness of red. I feel like this one is a special category for one specific character, but we'll go through and you will tell me. I will give you a character, a short description of that character, and you will tell me which category they belong to, Jared.
Mm,
And this one is not so much a right and wrong, so much as a how do you think about these characters?
okay.
Okay.
So I had to put them in a color.
Into a color. And
Mhm.
most of these characters, they have a color attached to them. So
Yeah.
a little discussion about is are they categorized correctly or would you do it better? Are you ready? Are you
Yes.
prepared? Do
Yes.
you feel it in your body?
Yes.
All right, number one, Dingy, a brash, impulsive boy who merges with his chainsaw demon to escape poverty, raw passion, and survival drive and define him. Chainsaw him.
So I think he has orange hair.
Hmm.
Um, I wouldn't call him Worf. I wouldn't call him enthused. I would call him would I call him impulsive? Not
A
really.
little, maybe. You know,
Um,
because he took a deal with this chainsaw demon and then took another deal with
n-
like the demon agency, all on impulse.
no,
Was it impulse or was it need? Because he was hungry.
he took a deal with he didn't know it was a chainsaw demon. He knew it was like a little puppy.
Mm,
So I don't know. I don't see dumb on here.
dumb. Well, I think anyone in any of these categories could be dumb. I don't think that is a defining characteristic of any of these colors.
But yeah, he has orange hair. He changes his outfit a lot. I think that he's more white.
White,
Hmm.
innocence, spirituality, and clarity. Isolation and enlightenment. Purity.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. But let's move on to the next one.
Why do you
Um,
think I'm wrong? He is
I
pure. He
I
hasn't done
think
anything in his life.
I think Dingy is in. I think Dingy is more of an orange yellow. He is cheerful. He is spontaneous. He's friendly. And he is optimistic, even if narrowly so. Because he's just like, look, I want to just like touch some boob before I get out of here.
Yeah. That's his whole
He's keeping it simple.
his
And
whole MO.
And that pushes me more toward yellow because he's like childlike, and it's like that's a very immature goal, in my opinion.
I thought white was more childlike.
White is innocence, but not necessarily childlike.
Mm. Okay, cool.
All right, next one. Kana Arima from Oshinoko, a former char star turned idol, fiery in her ambition and desperate to prove her worth.
I've only seen like the first season of this, and I don't remember who who these people are.
I thought this was your show. This was like on the
No,
Jardo Awards and everything.
no, it wasn't.
Wasn't it on the Jardo Awards for music, like nominated?
No,
Okay.
no. So I am looking this person up, and I still
Mm-hmm.
don't remember who this is. This isn't one of the twins.
Mm. Because the
So
twins are like hella smart in this show, aren't they?
sure. I don't remember. I do not remember. Yeah, so I don't remember this one. It says that she was one of the actors.
Mm-hmm.
So precocious, because I do remember. Okay, I remember her character more now. She was precocious, so smart. I don't even see smart over here. I don't see smart.
Mm. Well,
Intelligent.
intellect is a yellow.
I would say optimism or energy, though.
What does a character have to embody all of the characteristics of a category, or can they embody one characteristic so whole that they fit into that
All right,
category?
so I would say red.
Mm.
I would say red. She's more red, from what I can remember.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You said you were
Uh,
gonna watch that.
I did watch a couple of episodes, and like that's why I
Mm,
remember like the baby was smart or something like that.
something like that.
Yeah, like maybe the baby's like reincarnated or something. I don't know.
Well, they
Yeah.
both were reincarnated,
Mm.
I think.
Okay.
Hmm. I do not know.
Okay. Cool. 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 Um, what about Ririn? An immortal? If she's not immortal. An elf mage reflecting on humanity and the meaning of time after her hero's journeys end.
I would say that's white.
Hmm.
But I didn't make it through that show. That show was so.
What was your issue with Ririn?
I just didn't like it. It was slow. It was
It was calm. It
boring.
was
It
peaceful.
was. Oh no, child. Like everything was done. Everything was done in that world. So it's like, why am I watching this? If everything's done, y'all did everything. So what's the point? So no, I didn't like it. Yeah, I think I made it through like to episode 16.
That's pretty deep for you to not like it.
I was trying to watch it for you, but I just couldn't make it through anymore.
Oh,
And
Terry,
the
that's so cool.
and it's coming back in January, but
Ooh, I'm so excited.
yeah, I didn't like it at all. But I would say whites.
I would say white too. She's she seems very calm, intellectual, pure. She don't be talking about, you know, impure things that much. I don't even think she'd be drinking for real.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, actually, she do. I've seen her drink, but maybe she has more like a even Jesus drank wine kind of attitude instead as opposed to like, oh, I'm just
Right,
trying to get drunk.
right.
Um, Sung Ji Woo, a weak hunter who becomes godlike in strength, embodying ambition, power, and persistence. What color do you think? What color category do you think he is assigned to?
At the end, he's a red.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell us why.
And once he gets all that power and he just starts aura forming and
Mm,
lets his shadows do the work, he's definitely a red.
mm. I
Um,
think. Go ahead. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
yeah, in the beginning, um, I see naivety at green.
Mm. I I think in the beginning of the series, he's more of a red. He's like, I want to like power so I can like feed my family, so I can do these other things. Very heroic, very protagonist, very ambitious. I think by the end, he's a black. He's like mysterious. Don't nobody know where his power is really coming from. He's like, I don't really care about world order and shit. I just care about my own goals. I'm not really trying to be a part of this hunters association for real. And if anybody fuck with me, I'm killing them and making them a shadow.
Yeah, because he has so much power. He
Yeah,
doesn't need to care about it. Like in the
yeah.
beginning, there was no way he could power up from an E. Like he didn't really have passion for what he was doing.
Hmm.
Um, getting the 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 minerals from the dungeons. He didn't really like that. He was
Mm-hmm.
doing that because his mom was in the hospital.
Yeah, yeah.
And no, it was at the end. He had so much power, he didn't care about any anybody else that was going on. And it
Right.
wasn't a mystery. It wasn't a mystery. The mystery was how he was powering up. The mystery was not who he was. Because the
No,
world knew about him.
I said the mystery is like his powers. Like nobody knows how his powers work.
Well, nobody else.
Nobody
I mean,
else.
yeah.
We know
No,
as the audience.
yeah, we know. Yeah.
But yeah,
He
so yeah,
wasn't,
I think
yeah.
mystery, authority, and rebellion. I think that is
I
all. I
I
think all.
completely
I think he embodies all those things.
I completely disagree.
And that's okay.
Because he's not trying to have authority over anybody.
He has authority over hundreds of thousands of
I
shadows.
said anybody.
Are those not bodies? Do they not
No,
have
they're
shadow bodies?
no, they're shadows.
They have shadow bodies.
Besides the ones who have a name and those sentience, uh, he is not trying to lead anybody.
Mm.
He just has power. He could
I,
destroy everybody.
I've listened to the audiobook. Have you read
Mm-hmm.
all of
Mm-hmm.
yeah? Okay. And you still don't think he's has authority? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Weird, Jared. Very
I mean,
weird.
I think he has authority over his shadows, and there are millions of shadows towards the end. But
Mm.
are his shadows bodies?
Are his shadows?
Besides, besides the ones that have sentience, are his shadows people?
Hmm. Okay. Next one. Izuku Midoriya, a hopeful hero in training who constantly evolves. And then that's all I got. He reflects aspiration, learning, and moral balance.
This is my hero, right?
Yep, Deku.
Ugh, God, where is Blue?
Blue, calm intellect and duty.
No, the sadness part of it.
Mm,
Um, definitely a yellow.
I can see that. I can see him being a yellow. I can see that. I can agree with you with that. All right. How about Beerus? Ooh, Dragon Ball
What?
Super.
Mm.
The god
Beerus?
Beerus, the god of destruction, whose whimsical personality masks divine strength.
Is this that cat person?
The cat, yeah, the cat one who's always like, "Give me some food," and then well, is also like super strong.
I do not watch this show. I haven't
You
watched it.
haven't watched any of Dragon Ball Super?
Mm-mm, not interested. It seems
Wow,
like a show for bros that like to high five each other and
it
storm the
low key
Capitol.
is kind of broy. It is.
Yeah,
I feel like Dragon Ball Z has become like the broiest of anime.
Yeah,
All
and
right, let's do a
I'm
couple
not
more, and
into.
then let's move on to the
Wait,
next thing.
I didn't say the
Oh,
color.
you said you didn't know. You said you didn't watch the show.
Oh yeah, I don't
I thought
know.
you
I
were
don't.
abstaining from giving an opinion on this one.
Oh well, I'm still gonna participate. So
Please, please. I'm so sorry, Jared.
I would say
Give me.
purple.
I would agree on the surface, but then I would also give him like yellow because he's kind of like childlike.
Hmm.
Um,
Is
yeah.
he childlike or is he animal-like?
Mm, So what color is animal like then?
I mean, you have to think of the animal, and cats were worshipped in ancient Egypt. So
Mhm. So back to purple. All
yeah, back to purple.
right. What about Bash the Stampede from Trigon? Um, Despite the chaos around him, Bash remains idealistic and compassionate,
Yeah, I haven't
embodying
seen this
renewal
show.
and peace. You didn't watch the old Bash the Stampede, maybe not the new one, the 2023. I understand not seeing that, but you didn't watch Bash the Stampede back on like Toonami and stuff or Trigon.
I didn't watch the Toonami animes. I think this was a show without magic. Does Trigon have magic in it?
It was a techno show,
Yeah,
like more
definitely.
science fiction.
Yeah, definitely no. Like robots and stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, definitely no. Definitely no. So I have
Not necessarily
no,
robots, but yeah, but, I guess there were some robots in it. Hmm.
yeah, I have no idea who this person is.
Jerry, that's a tragedy.
Now, this one I have to abstain from.
Jerry, that is a tragedy.
How so? Is it good?
Trigon, Trigon is one of the classic anime. Trigon walked so that all these other anime could run.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie when I'm watching One Piece.
Mm,
And One Piece is still flying,
mm.
flying. And Trigon is not here anymore. In
They,
fact,
they they just remade it a couple years ago. What are you talking about?
yeah, if you have to be remade,
It is
then
not.
you obviously weren't good enough the first time.
You also know they're remaking One Piece as well, right?
They aren't remaking it, they're redoing it. It's
What's
not a,
the whoa, what kind of semantic hair splitting is that?
because they're actually redoing it to take out the parts that they felt um, aren't needed, which again, and as an aside, taking down this from 1,000 episodes to 200 episodes is a tragedy. That's horrible. Like you're like,
Travesty,
yeah, it's a tragedy, a travesty. Like you are
travesty.
taking out the comedy, you are taking out the context of why people were doing things. You're rushing through the story. Like, why would you do that? One Piece is fine where it is. It's just like a whole bunch of babies don't want to experience it. Like, you don't have to go through it like I'm going through it, which I'm speed running trying to make it towards the end of this season of the podcast. But to not take everything in and to reduce it so much, like that's horrible. Like y'all need to be hanged. Y'all need to be dragged and quartered. Y'all need to be put into the Iron Maiden. Like it's a travesty that
You be
even
watching that lady
exists.
that be judging
I
food.
love that lady. I love her. Wait, you have TikTok?
I have Instagram. I see her on Instagram.
Well, I love her. But
The Judas
Death Row,
Crew for you
Death
and your Uber
Row.
driver.
Yeah, I love her. But yeah,
You didn't
to
make that shit.
she be people be bringing pizza. You didn't make that.
Yeah. What be
but
killing me is
yeah,
like, I'm sorry. What be killing
but
me is
yeah,
when they put it into like they take the food, they just put it into a dish, and I'm like, yo, that's obviously Popeye's chicken.
yeah. And she's like, you didn't make that or the serving size. How are they all supposed to eat that?
Oh, oh,
yeah,
oh. She is hilarious. I wish we knew
but
her at.
yeah, to actually reduce One Piece to that is Like I don't like I was like that will be my entry point to One Piece until I
Mm-hmm.
started watching One Piece. Like that remake or redo of that
Mm-hmm.
show is for babies. That's for
Mm,
babies. Like nobody who has actually been in the show wants that.
true, true,
Nobody.
true. And I think, well, first thing I'll say is a remake is a remake is a remake. Whether you're just like taking episodes out, redoing the art, updating voice acting, or whatever the hell you're doing, a remake is a remake.
Well, there's
Um,
remaking and redoing.
a remake is a remake to me, and I think
There's a difference.
the only reason the only reason they're remaking this anime, this One Piece, is because they want new viewers. And the main complaint a lot of people have about getting into One Piece is that it's over 1,000 episodes, and it's the exact same complaint you had before you started watching.
Yeah. And I recognized that. And I was excited. Well, I wasn't really excited, but I was interested enough to be watching it until I started watching the original from the beginning. And I was like, oh, this anime is God tier.
Mm.
So yeah, no. Mm-mm. I think that them doing that is a complete abomination.
Mm. 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 Mm.
But whatever was, and I don't think people are going to start watching it the way they want people to. I don't.
Oh, I think people will. I mean,
They
what
aren't
I'm
going to
afraid
be
of.
watching the way Netflix wants them to. They aren't going to subscribe to Netflix to watch that show.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. What I am afraid of is that, oh, because it's a Netflix remake too. I didn't know that specifically for Netflix. But what I'm afraid of is that the current One Piece anime will end, and they will only make new episodes for this shortened um,
Mm-mm.
anime.
No, no. The manga is ending. When the manga ends, the anime will end, and then
Right.
that is supposed to be a shortened redo of the anime. So.
Okay, okay.
Mm-mm.
So we still got a while yet before all this stuff pops off. Huh?
Oh yeah, because they're not going. I would be amazed if they do it every day. Because One Piece is every day, right?
The manga?
The anime.
No, every week.
I mean, like they don't take breaks every week.
They take breaks around like holidays and stuff, but essentially it's every week.
Yeah, I'll be amazed if they do that. If they do it every week, I think they'll do 12 here. Go
Mm-hmm.
do something 12 here. Go do something because I don't think that Netflix is going to say you have an indefinite contract.
Okay.
No,
Because Netflix like they like to put stuff out there. If it fly, they keep doing it. If it and as soon as it stops
they're gonna
popping,
cancel it.
cancel it.
Yeah.
You know, which I think is so far from the model, the Netflix model that they were using when it first hit the scene. It was just like we'll put anything.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
they got Orange is the New Black.
yeah. All right, well, Jerry, let's jump into our topic, man. Today we're talking
Okay,
about anime fashion, as you know, our game kind of alluded to. We're like way over time. Uh,
I see the time. We've been talking
we're
about One Piece for an hour and 9 minutes.
way over time. Way over time.
But you can have your whole episode to because I'm excited.
No, this is it.
Your No, because your episodes are usually really good and insightful.
This ain't gonna be like that.
What?
So anime fashion isn't about who's wearing the biggest jacket or the loudest hair. There's a whole like science and meaning to like the clothes and the things that people are wearing in these shows.
Hmm.
Uh, and we got into a lot of it, and a lot of what I want to talk about is like the different colors that people. And maybe we can do like some follow up episodes later that can talk about different things, like why the less clothes women have on, the better their armor is or whatever. But for now, um, let's talk about like the main characters and why they drift out in these primary colors. I'm trying to appeal to the Gen Zs. Uh,
Wait, we used to have a question about like boob size and something. Does boob
Boots.
size do something? What did I
Why
say?
why are you looking for that? The from our category list of category colors, red, blue, and yellow and orange are the like I'm the real protagonist colors. These are usually the characters that like act out first, that are the loudest, that are the smartest, that the whole show centers around. And I think orange is like a newer category for that. Uh, for people like Naruto and Ichigo and Denji and you know these orange flavored people who have this mix between like I'm the leader of the Power Rangers and I'm funny like Luffy.
Mm.
So what are some of your favorite like protagonists? Do you feel like they fall into this primary color protagonist categories?
My favorite protagonist don't
Oh.
because let me pull up this list again. Where is the chat? Here we go. Because like I would say that Luffy,
Mhm.
well,
Luffy's definitely a red. He got on a red. He got on a red vest most of the time.
but his hair is orange, right?
His hair is black. See, you even thought his hair was orange.
So yeah, my favorite protagonist don't because Luffy doesn't follow through on like because power is very powerful.
Luffy is very powerful.
Passion, passion, none of
He's
that.
very passionate. Luffy, not passionate.
Okay, not passionate in the way that the Snake Princess wants him to be. Passionate in finding the One Piece and being the king of the
Passionate
pirates.
about his friends. Passionate about fucking over the government.
He's not passionate about that. I haven't gotten to that part yet. He's just
I mean,
passionate
I
about
think
the finding the One Piece and
his friends being a pirate, exploring.
yeah, yeah,
You know, passionate about vengeance when it comes to his friends.
yeah. If they get taken by
Passionate about food.
passionate about food, of course. Um, um, but yeah, but passion. I think that I would say that that's like a fifth tier characteristic. I think that enthusiasm would be
Okay,
one of the
so
first ones up there. Warmth would be one of the first ones up there, and you can
I
say that
don't.
warmth is passion too because he loves food, he loves his friends, he loves being a pirate, and blah blah blah, and of course impulsiveness because he never
Hmm,
follows through with the plan.
he don't. So, are you saying Luffy is one of your favorite protagonists?
Yes,
Mm. Is he your
now
most
yes,
favorite protagonist?
is he my favorite?
He is your most favorite. Is he your number one?
I don't know. I have
Mm.
to think about that. He's definitely on my Mount Rushmore for anime. Yes.
Mm. Do you think
Yes.
they've never shown this in the anime or in the manga, as far as I know? They haven't shown Luffy with any real like love interest. But do you think he uses his gum? Would he use his gum fruit powers?
I cannot stand you, DeMarcus. If you ask this question and you're gonna be totally serious with it, if you are really about to ask me this question and expect me to give you an answer,
Do you think he would use his gum fruit powers in the act mid coitus?
move on, DeMarcus.
Would he be like,
This is
"Gum
so
gum,
dumb.
let's go"?
This is so dumb.
um, but I won't spoil that for you. Let's talk about some villains. They're usually dripped in black, grays, the purples, sometimes reds, sometimes reds. Um, but yeah, you see a dude in like purple with slick hair and confidence. Yeah, he ain't your friend. He ain't here for the good. He ain't here for the good times. He's not here for the vibes. He's gonna fuck everything up. And I think what we see starting to see a lot more of now is like protagonists being they got the black on, they drip in black, but they ride this line between good and evil. So question one for you, Jared. Do you feel like the blacks, grays, um, the deep purples, the reds, do you think they are inherently bad guy things? And do you think that the bad guys that we've come to know are usually in these colors, or are they in something else?
The ones that we have come to know, I think they are in those colors.
Okay.
But
Give me some
right,
examples. Like, who are you thinking of?
Batman, I'm thinking
Batman's
of,
a bad guy?
yeah.
He's not marketed to us as a bad guy, but I see your point.
What? Yeah, he's a bad guy. Um,
And he's not
Sinister,
sinister.
Sinister. It's in those
Mm-hmm.
dark purpley colors. Magneto's in those purpley colors. So yeah,
But see, Magneto, then we get this back to talking about folks who like walk the line because Magneto's a good guy now.
yeah, but when he started, when Stan Lee was writing the book, he was
Mm-hmm.
very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I will say that um, breaking it back, all the villains in One Piece are wearing white, like the Marines.
Yo, you not wrong. You not wrong.
And I haven't seen his story, but Don Flamingo, like I've seen like Don Flamingo be a part of the Warlords of the Sea. He's shown his
Mm-hmm.
powers during the battle,
Mm-hmm.
but he's in pink.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be all be about love.
yeah,
And
so
what else did they say about Pink? Let me go back here.
I okay,
Instability and obsession. I think that's where Don Flamingo falls in the pink area, in the pink
mm,
category. Instability and obsession. But
well,
he does have a lot of femininity too.
oh, he does?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think
Well,
I think I can see you in a Don Flamingo cosplay, Jared.
I have not seen his story yet. I think his story is the next
Mm-hmm.
arc after Fishman Island. But
Rosa? Maybe. It's close.
Ponderosa sounds familiar, and I
Mm-hmm.
gotta stop clicking on things.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I think his is the next one. Um, but yeah, I think that that is a very old way of um thinking about villains. Is that they're like the Joker? He's in that dark purpley
Mm-hmm.
outfit. And I think that, now that we have grown smarter and that we know that true storytelling isn't about just good or evil, it's about towing that line
Mm-hmm.
that like people can be dressed
Mm-hmm.
in anything.
Yeah, and I think I like where we're headed more than where we've been. I like
Yeah,
that the I like that the villains can be in the reds, they can be in the yellows, they could be in the oranges, and it's like, oh, this man is like hella enthusiastic, but he's enthusiastic about shoving
right.
people on spikes. Okay,
And then
okay.
like Fisher Tiger, he was in red, wasn't he?
Bishop Tiger is orange, like his body is orange, and I think he was in jeans. I don't know. Maybe he had
But
on
I,
like Canadian tuxedo, jean on jean.
but I mean his outfit. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's like a dark red.
Mm. I can't remember a lot about Fisher Tiger. But I know he was like the second captain of the Sun Pirates after Jinbei left.
The first.
Well, Jinbei's the first captain. He's the second captain.
No, he was the first.
He was the captain even when Jinbei was there.
He brought Jimbei on.
And then Jinbei became captain.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that that is a thing that animators are using to signify that to make us think that these people are inherently evil
Mm-hmm.
by putting them in these darker colors or putting them in lighter colors to make
Mm-hmm.
us think that they're good, so that we're caught off guard, but
Mm-hmm. I
I
like that. I like when folks don't really
no.
align to, or I just like when characters are deeper than what I meet how I meet them on the surface.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
Because I love darker colors and I've never killed nobody yet.
Yeah, as you wear this light cheetah print sweater.
Well, this is This is for today, child.
Mm, mm. Okay, so the next category we're going to talk about, like the mentors and the old heads. So these are going to be your earth tones. These are going to be your grays, your pale yellows, your brown cloaks, maybe a couple of blues thrown in. I think a really good example of these archetypes is watching Power Rangers, um, because I think the characters there embody some of the principles of these color categorizations very well. Like red is always the leader, he's always passionate. Blue is always like the smart guy. If you remember Billy. Um, Black is not evil per se, but it is like rebellion. And the Black Ranger was black, and we are rebellious by nature, I suppose, because black skin or whatever.
No, he was rebellious because while everybody's doing kung fu, he's out
This
there.
man's breakdance fighting. He's doing capoeira.
Right.
Hey, let the man have his style. He Brazilian. He Brazilian. He no black poppy.
Okay.
And then Pink, like who was the girl? Kimberly. She was like real feminine. All she wanted to do was be in love with Jason. And then
That's all she wanted to do?
I don't know if that's all she wanted to do, but I remember she was like, "Yeah, Jason." She would also be like, "Yeah, Jason's right," and I'm just like, "Bitch." And then
She was in love with Tommy, wasn't it?
you know, she just loves love. Loves love. She follows her heart.
um,
But back to the mentors, they drip down in the browns and the blues and the yellows and stuff like that. Do you feel like that's accurate? Do you feel like there are some mentor characters that come to mind for those? Because the first one that
um,
comes to mind is Jiraiya, and
yes,
they
I was
put him
thinking
in
Gerard.
red too.
Yeah, they put him in red.
But he also had like the white hair, so I guess that signals enlightenment.
And he wasn't
I think he
at
was
all.
enlightened.
He was powerful,
He was
which red
powerful.
would
Okay,
be accurate. He
sure.
wasn't enlightened.
I
What
think he was.
you
Why do you think he was?
Jiraiya?
Why do you think he was not?
Because he always read those porn magazines and he got horny all the time. Was he called the horny sage?
So enlightened people cannot be horny?
Not to his extent. Like,
I think
come on,
so.
Demarcus.
I
To
think I
his extent where he publicly gets nosebleeds for being horny
I think
whenever he sees sexy no jutsu is a problem. That's not enlightened. That's not a mentor.
I think what you're thinking, I think you're confusing enlightened with maybe like calm and stoic. Because he was not those things. No, he was not calm and stoic at all. He did not keep his cool.
So how is he
He was
enlightened?
passionate. He was enlightened because there was this whole there were once we got to diving into Jiraiya's story, they talked about how like these like um the like smut books he wrote, those were the ones that made money. Like those were the ones that sold, and that's why he wrote them. But he also wrote like I forget what they called it, but like it was like the story of like the this budding ninja or something, and it was about like this kid who like grows up, and that was a more of a story about like his real life and what he experienced as a ninja and what he hoped for like the ninja of the future. And he was like he was an amazing guide to Naruto. I think he really resonated with him and put him on the path to become Hokage.
Um, no.
Because Naruto used to do a lot of childish shit, and Jiraiya would be like, Naruto, knock that shit off. Get the
No,
training, figure this shit out on your own. Stop, running around being a kid.
but
Like it's time to start growing up.
Naruto still does childish stuff, and
Sure, but
Jiraiya was childish as well.
I
He
think that's
was
why Jiraiya was the right mentor for Naruto because it's like, look, I know where you're coming from. I understand why you do the things you do. Here is a better way to do it.
Jiraiya was childish as well, and you make it seem like he um was writing those books just to make money. No, he enjoyed those books as well. Like
Uh,
he read a
sure.
lot of those books.
Uh,
And and when I think mentor, and I mean not mentor, but enlightened, I'm thinking Jedi, because
mm,
Jedis are enlightened beings by nature, and no, by law, by code, and they have to be a certain way, and they have to think on a certain way to protect the universe. So I think enlightened Jiraiya is nowhere near being as enlightened as a Jedi.
I think I think he could be a Jedi. First off, I think that, and I don't think that the Jedi are the best example for enlightenment because they
Mhm.
were very uh, self-centered and selfish and very exclusionary. Because had they,
That has nothing to do with enlightenment.
I think it does. I think if you're
Mm-mm.
enlightened, you can see a path forward despite your own prejudices and your own biases.
But
And they,
but
the Jedi could not, and
they
that
were
was like one.
so into not worried about themselves that they were not allowed to have romantic interests, that they were not allowed to have their families, that they were
So you
not
think
allowed
not
to have.
fucking makes you enlightened?
It did for them.
I don't think so. I think it made them repressed. I think the Jedi were. I think the Jedi on the whole, were repressed,
I'm not saying that, but oppression, if you are
not oppressed,
oppressed,
repressed.
if you are repressed, that does not equal that you are not enlightened.
I understand. I understand that these two things are mutually exclusive, and I am just making sure that you understand that as well. And if that can be true for Jedi and their oppression and
Mm-hmm.
their and their selfishness, then it can be true for Jiraiya and his childlikeness and his horniness. These three things can all exist in one person.
No, no, because if no, so you said that Jiraiya could be a Jedi.
I think he could because there
No,
were silly Jedi.
no, because Jiraiya would definitely be on the dark side. He's too
I don't think
passionate. He is not logical enough.
Obi
He
Wan Kenobi was
thinks,
passionate.
okay,
So go
he
ahead.
thinks,
I'm passionate.
and you could be a Jedi either. I could be a Jedi,
I
but
could be.
he thinks with a different head than the one at the top of his body. He could not be a Jedi.
What? Jiraiya's smart as fuck. What are you talking about?
I didn't. I didn't say he wasn't smart. But the fact that he gets nosebleeds every time you see sexy no jutsu means that Jiraiya was not thinking always with the brain that he needs to be thinking with. He is not
I
enlightened.
I want to cut you off with anything.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think that that is a fair measuring stick to use because the whole point of sexy no jutsu is to give people nosebleeds. Is to be a distraction.
It's to be a distraction, but who did it work on the best? Like did sexy no jitsu work on I want to say Kakashi. Uh Is that what it is?
Kaguya?
Yeah, Kakashi.
Kaguya?
No, Kakashi. The he went to
Kakashi.
Sharingan. Yeah, Kakashi. Yes,
Oh, yes. Yes, it did work on Kakashi. The first time he saw it, he was like, oh shit.
but he didn't get a nosebleed.
Well, that's not the point. The point is to distract you.
Exactly. The point is to distract you, and not. And if you get a nosebleed, that
You're
is of
distracted.
your own. That is of your own. Um, that's because you're a pervert.
I don't think that's the way.
Jiraiya and
Yeah.
Jiraiya was a pervert. Yeah.
I mean, sure, yes. But
Yes.
I don't
So
think that
we agree that Jiraiya was a pervert.
we do agree that Jiraiya was a pervert.
Okay, I want you to pause right there. Pause. Are there any perverts who are Jedi's?
Give me a sec.
Anyone? Any ones that you know, or any ones that you think you know in comics, TV, movies.
Mm, I have not seen none come to mind, but the absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence.
Okay. Are there any perverts who are on the dark side?
I haven't seen any of those either.
Emperor Palpatine at the top.
What was he doing? What was he perverting?
He had a whole bunch of girls around him, like what's that guy's name? Um, what's that guy's name? The Jabba.
Mhm. Jabba would have him like one or two on a leash. I think it's,
Jabba would have like 7 or 8, but he had a whole bunch of girls around him.
I
He
don't
was
remember that.
he was a pervert. Yeah,
But
yeah.
and didn't Palpatine start as a Jedi?
They all did
I don't think they
until they
all
had no. I think that they all had to learn how to use their powers. So if they did start off as Jedi, they were taught by people that started off as Jedi's because they
so
all had to learn how to use their powers, by Jedi or were found by Jedi. But then they became too passionate
mm,
for their rule.
mm,
They did not reach enlightenment.
mm,
So
mm,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. And
I
on the,
forgot what we were talking about actually. Oh,
uh,
fashion.
yeah, we're talking about anime fashion. But I think this gives us. I think the colors in anime fashion really open the door to give us a. They give us a an amazing opportunity to talk about anime character personalities and excuse and yeah, and who these people are, and whether they are being portrayed correctly by their identifiers. But yeah, Jared, do we want to do a question before we run out of time here?
Demarcus, I really enjoy your episodes. Like, you should really do more of these because I am hyped up. I was sleepy at first, but
Mm.
now I am awake and ready for this. And guess what? It's over. Um, we can, or we could save it for the
All right,
Patreon.
let's save it.
All right, guys. I'm sorry this is over when it was just getting good.
Mm. We can do a part two. Do a part two.
Well, do you promise?
Nah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna promise you. I'm not gonna give you my word.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the Marcus for you. You can email your questions to blackgeekenergy@gmail.com and we will answer them. Or you can send
When
your
we feel
questions.
like it.
Or you can send your questions to us at spill at. Actually, you know what we could do? We do have some comments.
Oh, we have some comments.
I think that we can go to our comments. We could do that since we're doing the question on the other thing. Why do I have to log in again? I hate logging in to Spotify. I really hate logging into Spotify.
Mm.
Oh my God. I'm just going to go on the website. Spotify is like the worst. Well, Spotify for creators is like the worst website ever.
Mm. All right, they're gonna take our shit down.
I wish they would. I wish that they would. All right, DeMarcus. So we do have, some comments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Actually, we have a whole bunch I haven't even done yet. All right, so on the What Happens to Kid TV episode, um, we have a comment. Love this week's episode. Y'all made me laugh so much. Such a good time reminiscing the kids' TV days. Very good topic and banter. Cheers, y'all.
Who's that from?
Brink. Brink.
Mm. Thank you,
Okay.
Frank. We're glad we could bring some smiles to your life, man. We missed the TV. We missed the kids' TV days too. Kids
Yeah.
TV is not what it used to be. And I was having this conversation with somebody else, and they were saying how like you can tell a SpongeBob kid when you meet them because their exterior
Mm,
is like wacky and zany, and they just do random shit, and if you ever meet someone that's like, oh, I'm doing this for the plot, that's a SpongeBob kid.
yeah. A lot of millennials fall into that. I wonder how
Younger
these.
millennials, I think.
Wait, what
Us,
you say?
you said a lot of millennials fall into that.
Hmm.
I think younger millennials, maybe. I think us elder millennials, we don't about that. We watched a little bit of SpongeBob, but we weren't in it like that. At least
Yeah.
speaking for myself personally.
At least after the first 10 years of SpongeBob. Yeah. Um, on the, can I, all right, well, okay. On the episode where it is Sidekick Shuffle, if you remember that one, we got
Ooh,
a
yeah.
we got a message from a clack one that says y'all both look like y'all should be in Tyler Perry movies.
Look, we got on bad wigs.
I don't know what he means by that,
uh,
but
or maybe he means we should be, the love interest, like the big bald head black man that come in that saves the day.
I mean Tyler Perry, he has a lot of cute people in his shows, so maybe he's saying we're cute.
Maybe.
And that's arson, by the way.
Mm.
Uh, we got a message from Eric that says on the Let's Talk 9 that says practicing my Jardoism. I don't know what I said that he's practicing, but it probably wasn't a good idea to practice me.
Yeah. Practicing Jardoism. Does that just mean tuning in, listening to Jared? Hmm. You gonna start a cult, Jared?
Not you agreeing with him.
You gonna start a cult?
That's what
All
Jardoism.
the all the Jardoists, to all the Jardoists out there. I don't know what y'all do.
A Clack also responded on the Let's Talk 9 episode that says, the Marcus, you gotta take responsibility. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't see the Let's Talk episodes are less distinct in my mind because it's just called Let's Talk, and I don't remember.
Yeah. Breen came back on our 100th episode
Okay,
and he said the mango sticky rice explanation. LOL. Congrats on 100. You guys rock.
I want to know who this Brink is.
He's, I think he's in the player Discord.
Oh, nice.
A Clack came back on the anime theme song too, and
Mm.
he said, great episode, fellas. Jardo, your audio was a little low in the middle of the episode, but it got fixed. Eventually, Demarcus put some respect on Baruto's name. And I
Oh,
definitely
okay.
agree with this.
Are the comments the place for technical advice?
Yeah,
Is that what we in the comments for?
hopefully. Because
I mean,
cause my co host don't be telling me when I be sounding crazy.
I do be telling you sounding crazy.
Not the audio. I'm talking about the, the audio technical issues.
I do be telling you. I'm like, Jerry, you sound low. Jerry, you sound like a robot. Jared.
Actually, I need to turn myself down because I'm like screaming on this thing when I edit it. All right.
Uh, but ever since you got this new mic, you've been sounding pretty clear most of the time.
Okay. Brink came back on the what summer 2025 anime are we watching? He said, love these anime recap episodes. Always fun to hear y'all opinions on the latest and greatest anime of the season. Those are my
Mm.
favorites too.
Yeah, those are my favorites too. I cannot wait for the next one because mostly because I don't like Crunchyroll took away like the list, like the recently updated list, and they took away like the new anime list. So now
Mm,
it's just like categories, like oh, here's heroes with big butts or some shit like that. And I'm like, I don't
mm,
want that. I want you to tell me what's coming out.
yeah. That's why I hate Crunchyroll.
Mm.
Knox Bane also commented on the What Summer 2025 um, anime I rewatched. He said, first episode for me, I love y'all's energy and candor. I look forward to going back through the archives. Stay beautiful.
Yeah. And we are developing a like a nice, a very deep archive. Like
Yeah, over 100 episodes.
we
It's
have
crazy.
hundreds of hours of content at this point.
Yeah. All right. Bring came back on the Rise of Anime TV episode, which was another great episode
Mm.
that DeMarcus um, gave the um, topic. That was a
You know,
really good one.
I was
Uh,
gonna say stop trying to butter me up, but a friend in Seattle, I was talking to her about getting buttered up, and she was like, "Why would you not want to be buttered up? More butter, please."
I, I'm I would never try to butter you up. I'm just stating facts, and you know I'm not like that, DeMarcus. I would never try to do
more
that.
butter, please.
All right. SDFU. Well, anyway, Brink said, love that Jared is giving One Piece a shot.
Mm. Is
So
that when you started watching One Piece back then? Because I don't think you started watching One Piece
I don't think so either.
at that episode.
So I must have said that I am looking forward to start watching it.
You might have said like, "Oh, I will start watching it," and
Yeah,
then took your time getting around to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And finally, on the rise of anime TV, the rise of anime on TV, Arson came back and said, finally watching Peak. I'm proud of you, Jardo. Also, how do you not know who RDC is, DeMarcus?
RDC.
RDC World. Can you
Still no.
please Google RDC World because you said that you don't know who these people are, and it has really irked me because you do know who these people are.
Nigga,
RDC
you
World.
never watched fucking Trigun, so shut the hell up.
And I'm not gonna DeMarcus, a Toonami anime that has no magic and it's robots. Why would I watch that? Like you act like you're like I'm not consistent with what I like and don't like.
But Jared, this is the same energy you were giving me for One Piece, and now you 500 episodes deep.
No, no, no. You never told me One Piece was about the people. You said it was about a boy with rubber powers who goes on adventures and gets distracted
Anyway,
every
I'm
two
looking at
seconds.
RDC World, and I don't know who these motherfuckers is.
Are they black?
Yeah, they black.
DeMarcus, I can't stand you. All right, so that was our and don't anyway me anymore. That's annoying. And that
Mm.
is our comments. You know, y'all can leave us a comment on Spotify on our recent episodes or our old episodes, and we will get to it eventually. We definitely will get to it eventually.
When we feel like it.
Yeah, but you can leave us any type of comment on Spill Blackie Energy, Instagram Blackie Energy, Facebook Blackie Energy, beside Blackie Energy, TikTok Blackie Energy, YouTube Blackie Energy, Twitch Blackie Energy, Threads Blackie Energy. Um, you can, oh, and Twitter BG underscore pod. We have a store where we have merch. I do implore y'all to buy. Christmas coming up.
Mm.
And you never know who may want a Black Geek Energy hoodie.
If y'all buy me a present, talk to the inner geeks out there. If y'all buy me a present, I will do this podcast for at least 3 more years.
Oh,
If,
okay.
not you, Jared, the audience.
I don't have a job right now. And
If y'all
so
bought Jared a present, he'll be a best friend.
yeah. um, and we have a Patreon,
And
$3.
he'll show his weebie on the Patreon.
I don't know why you wanted to see mine
I
because
don't want to see it. They want to see it. And I'm just like, you
you
know,
keep bringing it up
I'm
though.
the voice of the people.
Okay. Um, and our we have a Patreon. It's $3 a day, 3 cents a month. Oh yeah, I'm
Three
supposed to
dollars a
say.
month, 3 cents today.
Well, I'm supposed to say, DeMarcus, do you know we have a Patreon? And then you're supposed to say that little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Whoops.
I got you.
Okay, DeMarcus, any final words?
Um, we talked about how like anime characters, outfits, and or you know other colors that may be adorning them can sort of signify where they fall and how we should be thinking about them. And I want to remind y'all to not let your color or colors define you. You define the colors. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
BGE out.